raise your hand if there is a guarantee to leave by October 31st.
It was at times a cacophony of voices and opinions. But all of these contenders say they'll do what the outgoing Prime Minister failed to do, deliver Brexit.
Sorry, we can't hear. We can't hear.
This is the second TV debate between leadership hopefuls in 3 days. 5 MPs made the latest cut to become Britain's next Prime Minister after a second knockout vote by Conservative MPs on Tuesday.
Boris Johnson, 126.
Leading the pack by a large margin is arch-Brexiteer Boris Johnson. Rarely out of the limelight, he was absent from the first TV debate on Sunday, preferring to make his debate debut against this pared-down group of rivals.
We must come out on the 31st of October, because otherwise I'm afraid we face a catastrophic loss of confidence in politics. We've already kicked the can down the road twice, and I think the British people are getting thoroughly fed up.
Johnson's promised to negotiate a new Brexit deal with the EU, but insists the UK will leave the bloc come what may on October the 31st. This uncompromising stance has made him popular with those who want a clean break from Brussels. 80 votes behind Johnson is the Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt, described as a continuity Theresa May. Not leaving the EU, he said, could be the end of the Conservative Party, but he advocates working with the EU to negotiate a good departure deal. Environment Secretary Michael Gove remains in 3rd place, and in 4th, International Development Secretary Rory Stewart, who's made surprising gains. He's the only candidate rejecting a no-deal Brexit.
All of you, if you're leaving by the 31st of October, if you're leaving no deal on the table, please will someone tell me how you are going to do it against the consent of Parliament?
There is a secret knockout ballot every day this week until Thursday. By then, the hope is we'll know who the final contenders are. It's then down to members of the Conservative Party to make their choice via postal ballot. Only 4 weeks after that will we have an idea of who the next Prime Minister will be. Whoever that is will not only have a massive impact on Brexit, but on British politics going ahead for many months, if not years to come. A successor to Theresa May hasn't even been chosen, but there's already talk about whether an early general election is likely. Boris Johnson's promise to take the country out of the EU without a deal has led to predictions of a snap election soon after the new Prime Minister takes office. If it comes down to a crunch vote, many Conservatives believe Johnson's the only candidate that can avoid a crushing defeat in the polls. Neave, Al Jazeera, Westminster.